What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Smartphones live stream. I'm RJ. I'm going to try to teach you how to use smartphones to write and perform music in Ableton without pressing play or launching any MIDI clips. First, we're going to go through each of the devices in the smartphone starter pack. Then we're going to put them all together and see how to build compositions. After that, we'll do questions, and if everybody's down, I can try to show you some of the stuff I just did. Alright, I'm going to load something. If you guys have any questions right now, I can take some questions. I got to load this. Sick. What's up, y'all? Is the sound good? This is my first stream. I hope everything's alright. I'm hooking up everything through OBS. Oh my god, it says it could not be opened. What I do when that happens is I manually open it from the Ableton folder. It's kind of good that that happened, so I could tell you that. Stream, okay. Oh, I gotta close out Ableton first, probably. How do you become a genius? Max for Live, like Max in general, definitely helps with being a genius, making people think you're a genius. Okay, here it is. I got this other scene. Cool. So we're gonna like go through these notes. What I'm going to do is, so this is the dial track. I'm going to explain dial. I'm going to kind of delete everything out of here and rebuild it. Alright. So dial is like, you can think of dial as like a grid. Let me get it out. Dial is like a grid, but it's very loose. It only like if you tell it to count up to 4, that means you got like a 4-bar loop going, and you can place the triggers on any of the bars, but it'll only step forward when you tell it to. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna set trigger A to 1 and send R5 to a ring. So these are the triggers. Send R5 to a ring. Okay, so these top 2 pink boxes count MIDI, so any MIDI in will make this count up. I'm not actually going to count up to 4, it's just going to be 1. Oh, I'm on the wrong track. Let me arm this one, okay. Jeez, that's loud. Okay, so you can see when I play a MIDI note, this is sending this to here, and we're hearing C3. Set trigger B to 1 and send V5 to volume A. Alright, we're going to get another device out. Set trigger B to 1. Send V5 to volume A. Alright, so now when I play a MIDI note, this is going to count up to 1. It's going to send the trigger, sending V5 to V5 over here, making this go up and down. Now we can use that to, we're going to turn the filter back on, to map stuff. I think we're going to do cutoff. It says match points in time. That looks good. Make me a little bit slower. Oh, you know what? I did count up to 4. Let's count up to 4. You'll hear 4 notes at one position of the filter, and then it'll go down. Yeah, that's fun. Okay. Number 4, count R5 to 8 and send octave to volume B on 8. So with this, we're going to turn on and off a pitch device. The whole goal, we want to say every 8 notes, we want the pitch to go up or down an octave. So to make that happen, we're going to get a MIDI effect, pitch out, put it after this, go up. I always forget that I could type. What do we do? R5, so we're going to count, the dial can count itself, so R5 over here, count it up to 8. What are we sending on? We're going to send it on 8. To octave, okay. Cool. Now we're going to map this right here to the on-off. Reset everything. Let me... Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Now you can hear it. So now you can see, like, I'm making the pitch go up and down. This applies to like anything. You can do this with like any effect, like whatever you want. Maybe like an audio effect to make like chorus come in, or compressor, make it sound super compressed for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, it's just like control over stuff that happens while you're playing. Okay, let me move this. I forgot to put the mic in front of me. Alright, try off different freeze and shut off numbers. Alright, I'm going to try to explain the freeze and shut off stuff. So this lets you send more than one pulse when you reach the trigger note, the trigger number. So say I want, what should we do this with? Let's do it with the filter. I want that to trigger 3 times, I guess. Let's see what it does. So you can see it moving. Let's adjust the values. So it hits it 3 times and then it just stays up. If I do it twice, it'll like alternate. Yeah, that's useful for something. The shut off is useful for like composition. So like, say I want it to go up and stay up forever for the rest of the song, or down. I set this, like how many times I want the pulse to happen before it gets completely muted, and it'll stay, it won't send any more pulses until I reset over here. So you can make something happen like in your song just like one time, and then that's it for the rest of the song. Yeah. Maybe you want to make it like 3 times. And then it'll stay up. Yeah, so that's freeze and shut off. That's dial, actually. Cool. All right, we're going to go to passcode next. You're welcome, Corpus. Sleep of Eons, what led you to develop these instruments? Looking for a new way to play live. Like, I'm sick of launching clips. Like, I mean, it's cool, but like we've been doing that since forever. Now, like, I feel like these are like a way to actually interact with your stuff, which I think is pretty cool. I think it's a new way to play live, and it needed to happen. Hope that doesn't sound too big. Switch these notes. We're going to go into passcode now. So passcode is input matching sequencer for pulses. What you do is you play 8 notes and then you set like a sequence, and whenever you play that sequence, it has to be exactly the same notes. It will step through and allow you to send pulses on certain notes. So say like you wrote a song and you want to play it live, but you want like stuff to trigger while you're playing, and you don't want to reach over and like touch a knob or like press a button or grab a fader to like trigger a sample to play while you're busy, while you're playing the piano. This will just like make it happen automatically, like whenever you get to that part in a song. So I'll show you like a really basic way to use it. Oh my God. Set passcode A, send triggers to ring. Let's arm the right track. Alright, so I'm going to play this twice, and then I'm going to set it. There we go. I think the triggers were there. So I'm already playing the synth, but what I'm trying to accomplish here is I want passcode to play chords along with what I'm playing. What chords should I do? What's over there? I don't know. We'll try to guess, hope it's in tune. And then if I set this to 2, it'll play 2 notes at a time. Let's see what that sounds like. That's flat. Yeah, we'll see what it sounds like. Oh, we gotta let the MIDI through too. This blocks MIDI if you like only want to hear ring, which is useful sometimes, but in this case we want to play through it and have ring play along with what we're playing. So if I play the wrong notes, nothing happens. But if I start off with this H, oh my God, I did not even send it. All right, passcode. Make sure you send things. Reset. And let's Let's make this longer so it actually sounds like we're playing chords. Yeah, cool. Chords playing along with what we're playing. We're going to send passcode B to volume A, map to feedback. Volume is our value automation device. Map this to feedback. I think this was the base value, that's why it was at 14. Smooth it out. Let me see. You can actually just type whatever. Did I map this already? Yeah. Okay, and I'm sending it on this. Oh, I'm gonna set a different passcode for this one. So I can play the one passcode all day, and we'll play chords with that. But as soon as I do the other one, it'll make this automation happen. Yeah, so you can hear it like gets super angry. Like, whatever. Yeah, so map to feedback. Oh, well, I guess, yeah, that's passcode. These I can explain. These are this symbol means miss. If you don't think you're gonna play something correctly, or like you want like a little bit of room to mess up, you can set this to allow you to keep stepping through the sequence, even if you miss notes. So if I set this to 7 and I hit H, see, it doesn't matter what I play. As long as I hit that first note, it'll let you miss 7 notes after you hit a correct note. See, it still doesn't. It'll let you hit miss 2 notes, and then it'll stop the sequence. So it's just like a little safeguard if you want to protect your performance. And this is for shortening the sequence. If you set this, every time you hit a trigger, if it's at 1, every time you hit this, the sequence will reset. Instead of it telling you you hit a wrong note and then resetting, it'll that's what that's useful for. Or you can like tell it you want to hit 3 notes and then reset. I gotta. Huh. It's doing something. All right. Yeah, passcode. Now let's move on to volume. We're gonna actually use this passcode thing in volume 2. As you can see right here. But we're gonna delete this, build it again. All right, so we need a dial. Where's dial? Sending V8 to volume A. Volume V8, volume A. I'm going to map this to frequency, and it's just going to send on 1. Got to move to the next track. So you can see that's just moving the filter back and forth. Count D9 to 8. D9, 8. And oh, yeah, this is redundant. I could have just counted V8, but I'll count it to 8. So this is going to be there. Count it to 8, and then send V12 to volume B. On 8. And we're going to map this to a whole bunch of stuff. Reverb, auto pan, grain delay. Hopefully it sounds pretty crazy. So we're like alternating between like different sounds kind of with that. And now what I was going to do is bring passcode along the same passcode from the other track, because what that will do is let us play the same chords from the other track but with this instrument. So if I copy that and there we go. If we play the same notes in this passcode, we can still play the other track. There we go. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so you can like do that like 100 times and have like a million synths playing along with the one synth you're playing. Yeah. Sweet. Any questions so far? Oh my god. Max for Live scares me, honestly. It's not that bad. It like I don't know. It's tough at first, but once you learn I don't know if you're talking about building Max for Live devices or the actual devices themselves, but I don't know. It's not that bad. You just got to get used to it. It's sweet. It's the future of music. When I set the passcode, why do I play it twice? Because it needs 8 notes. You can set the passcode as whatever you want. I'm just like doing an easy 4-note passcode twice, just so I can get something in there. But it can be whatever. All right. We're at ring now. Let's do ring. Oh, I didn't even put volume up. Whoops. That is... Why is it like that? Huh. Whatever. Okay, ring. We're here. We're gonna build this now. We're gonna get a dial. We're gonna leave this dial over here. We're gonna send that to a ring. R2. Add 2 more rings and link them together. Show you the link feature, which is really cool. I was super happy that this worked. So to link them, they all have to have the same text, which allows you to have like separate groups linked together, like as long as they share the same text. So to link them, you do like this is coming from the start, this is going to 1, so this is coming from 1, it's going to go to 2, This one's coming from 2, and it's going to go back to the beginning. So let's change these notes. And I have to remember to let the MIDI through the ones after the first one. Reset them. Yeah. That's useful because they have, you can make 16 note sequences with one, but if you want to link them, you can make like unlimited notes. Add more notes and change note length. This is it's all quantized in C major, so I could put whatever. Lazy. All right. Change note length. Oh, I'm gonna make this one on off. Is that super loud? That's probably so loud. It's loud for me. I forgot. I'm gonna do like the first synth. I was supposed to step through these. Okay, so you can hear these ones are long, they're like legato, they're mixing together. And then when I get over here, this one stays on until I send it another pulse. And the other pulse turns it off. So that's useful for like having chords play along with what you're playing, or like a bass. It's really useful for bass. Switch synths and play chords. Okay, chord mode. We just move these up. This is how many notes you want to play. You can play up to 4. Let's put more notes in here. Let's do 3 for here, and we'll do 4. And that'll stay on until I tell it to not. Yeah, cool. Go to next synth, single note, short length. Oh, okay. Next note, single note, short length. Oh, and now we're gonna replace dial with swipe. Swipe is cool. It's like doing what we're doing with dial right now, except you can map a fader to it and do it like 1 million, well not 1 million, but 8 times. This is, I'm gonna set up an 8 string, so it'll be like you're kind of strumming an instrument, a stringed instrument. So how I set that up, I just do this, space them out. And yeah, they're there. And then you can step through it. You can see they're all lighting up like that. Every time something lights up, it's gonna send a pulse to R2. Those stuck MIDI notes are not coming from Ring. They are coming from Diva. It's like super sensitive to like a lot of notes coming into it. It always does that. I definitely shouldn't have used Diva for this. Oh, and I gotta I'm gonna send R2 out of here too. Yeah, see, I shouldn't have used Diva for this. You get the idea. That's what it's supposed to do. I probably should have picked the guitar sound, but yeah, that's what it does. Oh, and you can map parameters. I was going to map these parameters. Each slider controls 4 of these. So this one will control this one, this one, this one, this one, and then this one will control the bottom ones. So we're going to map them all to the top. Let me get rid of this. Oh, and we're gonna make this one. What do I do with this one? This one's gonna be like 50 is the minimum, and then the maximum is 0. So it's actually gonna go down this way instead of going backwards in here. It's gonna go down this way. Oh my god, I wish the MIDI was not like that. I promise that's not from Ring. But you can see, yeah. So that could just be like something that you like have on a fader, and you're just able to make that happen whenever. Alright, I'm done with this MIDI mess. Promise it's not coming from Ring. But everyone go buy Diva if you don't have it. It's fucking dope. What else? What are we doing now? Did swipe. That's swipe. Okay, composition structure. I'll take some questions. This is gonna be like the big one. You're welcome, Robert. I'm glad you love them. What's up, Ian? Yo. All right. Let's see. Composition structure. This one's gonna look terrifying. Huge. But it's not that bad. It just does a lot. Well, you're programming a lot to do like something pretty basic, but the thing that you're doing is like pretty useful. I'll show you. Delete all this shit. What are we doing? I'm gonna have to pull this up on my phone because the way I'm looking at it on the screen is too small. Okay, set ring notes and step through. Ring. There we go. Oh, I have a problem with this. I gotta like delete this twice and then like redo it. I don't know. Diva is a really good synth, but I've ran into 2 bugs so far. Okay, yeah, it's just like not controlling cutoff. I have to. Okay, now it's doing it. I just had to like do that 3 times. I knew that was gonna happen. All right. Okay, so we're gonna set some ring notes. What are they? I'm gonna try to copy the exact things that I have, because it's all gonna like make sense. E3. I'm just gonna write them. E3. B2, G2. G2. Alright, so we got that. What are we doing? Send minutes to ring. Okay, so now we're gonna clock it. minutes is the new clock that I made. It's cool, but like, if you want to clock something, honestly, just fucking write it in arrangement view. What do I do? I didn't write what I was supposed to do, for real. I guess this clock is pretty cool. I like it. Clocking stuff is cool. Yeah, cool. Alright. Stop that mess. Have dial count MIDI to 16 twice, sending pad on 1 and 8. So we're going to get another synth working with this. So what I do for these, I'm going to count MIDI, just put count, and then I'm going to actually use these to count what's happening here. So this is going to go up 1, send to here, and these are going to go to 16, counting up to 16 with 2 separate things, sending on 1 and 8. 8. And we're going to send the word pad. Okay. And this is our pad synth. We have like, this is our little instrument rack we're building. We're gonna receive pad over here. Let's get the right notes. C3, F2. F2, A2, D2. Alright, now when, I think, yeah, let's turn this to on and off mode so they stay on. So, yeah, building like a sequence on another synth, sending from the one you're playing. After that, okay, let's get the bass going. We're gonna count MIDI to 32. How did I do this? Okay, just count, because I'm going to use that send for something else. Bass. And we're going to count up to 32 with this. I'm keeping all the numbers even because that's going to make the most sense right now, but like, if you mess with like odd numbers, that's where you get like generative sounding stuff. Like you can make stuff really spaz out. Sending on 1. This is our bass synth. We need a ring. Let's get the right notes out of it. E2, F2, A2, D2. Okay, bass, we need to send bass. So bass is sending, we're sending out pad from here, and we're sending out bass from here. Was this on or off? Yeah, bass is actually on off. 2. So Oh, fuck. Whoops. Alright. Need to take it easy while I'm streaming. If you ever hear like any lag too, like sometimes this doesn't play like exactly like on the dot. I don't know, it's being like pretty good right now, but like sometimes your sample rate, if it's not like high enough, some of the notes will like lag. It's got something to do with sample rate. I'm not sure why, but that's what it is. If you like have a higher or a lower sample buffer rate, I mean, like if you bring the buffer rate down, it'll fix it. All right, what else? Is this bass? Count bass to 4. Sending, oh, this is gonna sound cool. Sending filter on 1. To a volume right here. There we go. We gotta probably smooth this out. What's the values? Oh, it's gonna go up immediately, but it's gonna take 5 seconds to fall. That's mapped, that's going. Alright, let's see what it does. And if we wanted, we can like cut these numbers in half too to make like stuff happen quicker. 8, 16, 2. Just cut all the numbers in half. That's gonna be 4. All the ones can stay ones because they're just on the first hit. Oh fuck, I did it again. Alright, okay. I don't even know where my mouse is. Shit. Alright, stream's over. Oh my god, my mouse. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so mad if this doesn't shut up. Oh my god. I like can't do anything. I don't know where my mouse is. I don't know why it's still like... Okay, there we go. Now I just gotta get my mouse back. Huh. Holy shit. I can't even like look at chat right now. But I can still control Ableton. What the fuck? This is not good. I'm done with this so I can like get out of live. Yeah. Whoops, I like killed my mouse. I don't know what I do with my mouse. It's like right here. What the hell? Well, this is something. If I like knock it. All right, yeah, I don't have a mouse. So, let me see. I mean, that's pretty much it. Does anybody have any questions? I can like see the bottom of I can see the bottom of the chat. That's pretty much it. Got through everything. That last one is like how I build like songs and stuff. Robert, I do not have any tunes released yet. I'm still like, now that I have all this stuff, I'm like trying to figure out how to use it. And yeah, I'll make some pretty crazy stuff soon. Wonder what the fuck happened to my mouse. Rest in peace, mouse. Yeah, dude. Thank you. Thanks for coming through. Is that Jake? Oh yeah, I'll definitely leave it up. Hell yeah. This is like a huge demo. Lots of information. This is how you build stuff. So yeah, come back to this. What's up, Jake? Oh man, I wanted to show your device. What the fuck? Oh. That was amazing. I don't have a. Yeah, the potential is like pretty crazy. Yeah, you can do like so. It's like modular, pretty much. I make my with my devices. They're pretty much like the control stuff out of like the control theory out of modular stuff. I don't have any like oscillators or anything, but like these are all like envelopes in triggering notes and stuff and step sequencers. So like putting them all together, you can make whatever you want, hopefully. I'm pretty sure you can make whatever you want. All right, I gotta figure out my mouse situation, so I'm gonna end it. But how long have I been developing this project? Dude, I did it pretty fast. It's been since March. It's crazy how fast I did it. I've been doing I made Lil Pup last year, which is like my generative sequencer. But once I saw like how everybody was like super stoked on that, I started making smartphones, and I think that was in March. And now I have the starter pack is like the like finish line for that. Like you can totally make whatever you want with the starter pack. So now I'm trying to mess with them. But yeah, since March, however many months that is. Hell yeah. I don't know, like when I make a patch, I like don't stop until it's finished. How long before that did you start learning Max? Um, this is gonna be crazy. I learned Max in a month before I made Lil Pup. I don't know how. I just like binge watched uh, this one person's tutorials. They're called Delicious Max tutorials. It's like dude eight something, eight. It's a 800 number. But like his tutorials, I watched like all of them, and they really teach you everything you need to know to like do anything that I did. I mean, you still have to be creative. That's like a really big part of it. Is like doing. You have to like have a vision for your stuff, but the technical side you can learn it all on YouTube. No, totally. I did it so fast. I think I have like OCD. I freak out when a patch is not done. Like I cannot leave a patch until I figured it like completely out. Oh, maybe I'll I could like put it in the description. Like totally, if anybody wants to learn Max, go to these tutorials. Yeah, dude 837 Jake. Hell yeah. Like that's all I've watched. I haven't watched like anything besides that. For real. Yeah. Max is easy. You can do it. It's actually really easy once you know all the objects, you're good. You got it. Hope everyone's having fun with smartphones. Uh, got new updates coming out, new devices. Thanks everybody for hanging out. All right, I'll see you. Oh my god, I don't have a fucking mouse. All right. Fuck. Um, is this? I hope this doesn't delete it.